welcome to Big Life Mindset, best life hacks and strategies so you love life more. My name is Eddie Rakanui, and this podcast is in the top 10% most shared worldwide on Spotify. I'm a leadership coach, and my client base include executives, business owners, entrepreneurs, and even winners of the Westpac Bank Innovation Awards. My coaching provides clarity of purpose, prevents burnout, and supports your mental health. This podcast, my coaching, my businesses, and every facet of my life, in fact, are all contributing towards my vision. My vision is to be a global phenom in helping people to love life more. Today's episode is one from our 5-minute coaching series. You'll hear from a collection of international business and life coaches, each with their unique take on the problems you face and how to solve them. The format is simple. In their 5-minute segment, each coach will introduce themselves, a bit about their coaching offering and how to reach them. But most importantly, they're going to use the bulk of that 5 minutes to share a problem statement and the solutions. That's right, folks. It's free coaching advice simplified. The order of coaches speaking is chosen at random, and I have no affiliation to them or their businesses. This series is all about sharing some of their value with you in the hope that you pick up one solution to help you live a life you love so you love life more. You're going to hear a short drum sequence at the end of each coach's segment, so stick around and make sure you can get as much of this free coaching advice as you can. Also, a shout out to our partners at Cerberus Strength. You can check out Cerberus Strength at cerberus-strength.co.nz for their latest merchandise and elite sports equipment. Finally, if you're considering investing in yourself or you want your company to support you with professional development, then you can email biglifemindset@gmail.com. That's biglifemindset@gmail.com. And in the subject header, write coffee chat. One of our team will pick that up, and we look forward to catching up with you soon. Awesome. Thanks so much, everybody. Can't wait to share some of this value add with you, and I look forward to hearing from you. Okay, bye for now. Awesome. So our next guest is Aparna Venkataraman. Aparna, nice to have you on board. Please tell us a little bit about yourself.
Thank you for having me, Eddie. My name is Aparna Venkataraman. I'm the founder of Beauty in Parenting. I'm a parent coach and a meditation breathwork teacher located here in the United States. I support anxious and sensitive moms who are feeling overwhelmed and are needing help with creating a daily routine and help also in staying present and heart-centered. So thank you for having me here.
No, not a problem. Not a problem at all. So tell us a little bit about the problem that you've identified and the practical solutions that people can use to addressing that problem.
Yeah, the problem I've identified. And so I've supported families for 20 years now in schools and hospitals and nonprofit organizations. And I've really identified that they're needing help deeply breathing and relaxing and learning practical short breathwork tools that can help them to regulate, that can help their family to co-regulate, and that can just help them to relieve a lot of stress. And so families and moms especially are inundated with overgiving and feeling a lot of guilt for doing that and really overflowing their own container with stress and the needs of other people and the needs of their children and their family members. And so I help you to work on ways that you can incorporate deep breathing exercises into your day. And deep breathing helps you to oxygenate your blood. It helps you to increase your lung capacity. And it helps your mind and your body to feel a sense of presence and grounding. And so these are ways that you can, especially if you have had a night where you haven't slept well, or you're having a really stressful emotional day, you're really needing this support system to help you to guide you back to your intentions for your day and your priorities and your needs as well. And so this helps you to feel rested and really stay authentic to what you're needing as a parent, that you can fill up your cup with love instead of the stress of every day too.
Nice. That sounds brilliant. Absolutely. That breath work is just crucial. So tell us, have you got a book or you've got a coaching program? What's some of the services that you offer?
Yeah, so with beauty and parenting, I have a one-on-one meditation and breathwork sessions, as well as one-on-one parent coaching. I call it the Wholehearted Parent Coaching Program. And it incorporates actually parent coaching with meditation and breathwork too. So you're gaining the solutions that you're needing, what you're coming to me for, and also you're gaining these tools for resting and recharging, but also to help your family as well. And so we can go through a 90-minute session or a 6-week program with that, with my support to help you go from feeling stressed and overwhelmed and, like you're unable to manage things to feeling really confident and empowered and just having easier days that are filled with love with your family as well.
Nice. And how can people get in contact with you?
Yeah, you can reach out to me on Instagram or Facebook at Beauty in Parenting, IN, or beautyinparenting.com. I also have a free Facebook group called the Sensory Self-Care Space that I share a ton of daily inspiration that so many moms and caregivers and educators love worldwide. And also, you can reach out to me for a free 30-minute consultation for breathwork or meditation or parent coaching as well on my website. Yeah.
Awesome, Aparna. Thank you so much for joining us. Really appreciate you taking the time.
Thank you for having me, Addie. I really appreciate it.
Fabulous. So our next guest coach is Adeshola Ezeokoli. Thank you so much for joining us, Shola. I really appreciate you taking the time. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay. I am Dr. Adeshola Ezeokoli. I'm a physician, a life coach, an author, and a speaker, and I'm a podcaster too. I help busy professional women defeat and prevent burnout so that they can live lives of true purpose and enjoy this life they've worked so hard to build.
Nice, very nice. And so could you tell us a little bit about the problem that you've identified and practical solutions that people can use to solve or address that problem?
Absolutely. So among my, I would say, target audience and people that I work with, I've noticed a lack of confidence. And it's amazing how super accomplished women, women physicians, suffer with this lack of confidence. So I'm going to share 3 keys to develop your confidence. The first one is to hang out with confident people, because you're the sum total of the closest 5 people you hang out with. If you're trying to develop confidence, it doesn't help you to hang out with the least confident of the bunch. The second thing you want to do is to take action. That thing that you're not sure about, that thing that you've always wanted to do, that is, and whatever is holding you back, it melts away when you start to take action. You will never develop confidence sitting on the sidelines. You have to get up and start to take small steps in that direction. As you do so and you start to get more accomplished, you will be able to take even bigger steps. The third thing is stop comparing yourself to others. Oh my goodness, women do this all the time. We compare ourselves to each other. We even compare ourselves to what I call a fictional woman, because this woman doesn't exist. Oh, I'm sure other people do this and other people do that. Who are these people? Nobody can tell me. When you compare yourself to others, you compare your own flaws to their strength. Doing that will rob you of your confidence. So I'm going to recap real quick. Hang out with confident people, take action, and stop comparing yourself to others. And a bonus point, talk to your coach. There is nothing wrong with signing up for a coach if you feel that, you need more than just tips.
Nice. Great. I love that. And good summary as well. And so what do you have a book on? Do you have a coaching program, some sort of course?
Oh, I have everything, but
right.
I'm going to talk about my book. This is
Brilliant.
the thing I'm the proudest of. This book is called Free to Be, The Empowered Woman's Handbook. And here's the thing, if I may say so myself, I actually read my own book from time to time because hey, why not, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I read my book from time to time. It's a book written by an everyday woman, me, for the everyday woman. So it's not written by some celebrity who you might feel is out of touch with your life and things of that nature. It's actually written by somebody who walks this walk, walks the talk, who has helped so many other women do the same. It's 12 chapters. It's very easy to read. It's called Free to Be, The Empowered Woman's Handbook, and it's available on Amazon. So you just go to Amazon, click, find me there. Free to Be is a great book, even if I say so myself.
Nicely done, nicely done. Now, how can our audience get in touch with you?
Website is AdesholaEzeokoli.com. That's my first name, last name. And if you scroll down, you will find a self-care guide. It contains everything you need to know about self-care for women, not in the sort of spa, just go for a spa day, but really, truly learning how to take care of yourself. You can find that on AdesholaEzeokoli.com for free.
Fabulous, fabulous. Thank you so much for joining us today, Shola. I really appreciate you taking the time. All the best, and I can't wait to catch up again. Bye for now.
Thank you so very much.
Awesome. And so our next guest coach is Amanda Kirkland. Amanda, thank you so much for joining me. Would you like to share a little bit about yourself?
Thanks, Eddie. I'm so happy to be here. I am a personal growth coach. I work with women struggling with toxic relationships, be it in their family, with their friends, in the work environment. And I help them start living their best life on their terms and by their rules, instead of constantly having to be in a reactive mode to the people around them.
Right. Oh, I can't wait to hear this. Okay, so would you like to share a little bit about the problem or the opportunity that you've identified and practical solutions that people can go to addressing that?
I have been where my, clients are at, and I'm now where I think that they should be, so that they're living terrific lives. Until I started working with coaches myself, I had done a lot of work and a lot of reading and a lot of armchair therapy, but I had no idea that the common theme to the problem I was having with so many people was that they were very toxic, dysfunctional relationships. And what I did was challenge them and try to fight and win with this type of person. And I didn't have the knowledge and the tools to know that there were much more effective ways of still having to have some of these people in your life and not make it as stressful for you. Sometimes you do have to walk away, but sometimes you can't. So one of the things I share with my clients are a lot of tools to now navigate those types of personalities.
And what's one of the tools that you'd recommend? What's something that springs to mind?
One is, if at all possible, try to put yourself in somebody else's shoes or behind their eyes. We don't know where somebody's experiences have been and what they've been through to perhaps make them, I'm going to say, the pompous, self-centered boss. And when, instead of being reactive to it, you can try to step back and look at the person as a person, not their behavior, and realize that there's a reason they're behaving like that. And it may have come from something that happened way back in childhood. It may have been something that happened while they were growing up. There's a trauma there. But if you're not, like I said, I was going in just fight mode all the time when I encountered people like this. If I'd been able to take a step back, and it's not easy to do, and we still go to our old behaviors all the time, but if you can stop yourself, whether it's at a grocery store and somebody does something that you don't think is right and you want to go at them, realize we don't know everybody's story. So there's a reason that somebody is behaving that way.
Absolutely. And for anybody did you have a book or a coaching program? Was there an offering that you wanted to share with the audience as well?
I do actually have an ebook, and the ebook title is 4 Secrets Gritty, Strong Women Need to Know to Rise Above Toxic Relationships. And there I share some of the tools that have helped me. There's some real life stories and some before and after scenarios after you've done, coaching work or, had more support to start changing your old behavioral patterns.
Fabulous. And how can people get in touch with you?
You can email me at amanda@amandakirkland.com, or you can find me on Instagram and Facebook, and that's Amanda Kirkland Coach. There aren't too many of me out there. And yeah, thanks, Eddie.
Awesome. Thank you so much for joining me, Amanda. I really appreciate you taking the time. Our next coach is Amy Behimer. Amy, would you like to share a little bit about yourself?
Yes, thank you. Hi, friends. My name is Amy Behimer, a doctor of pharmacy, a nationally certified health and wellness coach, certified life coach, and last but not least, a multiple sclerosis warrior. I spent years working on the skill set to create health using conventional and functional medicine principles, but didn't truly step into health and happiness until I discovered coaching and the power of my mindset. Just like you can't outrun a bad diet, I could not outnourish a crappy mindset. So after experiencing such amazing transformations in my own life, I knew I needed to reach others that were feeling out of control of their health with autoimmune disease and share information, inspiration, and insight into their own minds so they could finally feel better. Using my unique mix of education, training, and firsthand experience living with MS, I coach people who are ready to shift from managing their autoimmune disease to creating autoimmune health. And I do it by helping you make and break habits in the 6 key areas of lifestyle proven to help the body heal. Tiny, life-changing, self-fueling, feel-good, fun, everyday habits. My 8-week course, Autoimmune Academy, is the place to gain the knowledge, skill, and energy needed to make lifestyle changes for your best health, one habit at a time. Its curriculum, coaching, and community is unlike any other. Enrollment opens twice per year, so I encourage you to join the waitlist to be the first to hear when doors open this fall, plus get access to the waitlist bonus. Ready to get started in the meantime? Join my workshop available today, where I walk you through everything you need to know to build your perfect plate for autoimmune health. The what, the why, and the how. Thank you, Eddie.
Awesome. Thank you much for sharing that. So tell us a little bit about the problem that you've identified and practical solutions that anybody can use to addressing that problem.
Sure. So a big problem that I see with people is they feel that making changes to their lifestyle to help their bodies heal when they have these big diagnoses that could be chronic or progressive feels overwhelming. So I like to break it down and show that these big problems we have in our head really start with small everyday habits. So whether you're working at a desk, whether you're working in the office or from home, or you're caught up in life's to-dos, it can be tough to carve out time to do the things that you know are good for you. So it's tempting to think these tiny habits won't make a difference, but the science tells us that they really do. And once we start doing them, our bodies tells us that it's really working as well. So your body will thank you if you pay attention to it and listen. So today I'm sharing my W4 ritual. I encourage you to find a home for it somewhere in your day, maybe first thing in the morning, maybe before lunch, maybe to close your day. For me, it serves as my end of workday ritual. And some days I throw in a round of this W4 anytime I need it. So you're probably wondering, what is the W4 ritual? How brief, you get to decide, but it's a brief holiday from your day to gift yourself with these 4 W's: water, window, walk, and wind. So let's break them down. First W is water, a chance to fuel your mind and body with a little hydration. Does it need to be water only? Absolutely not. Do you love tea? Do you love bone broth? Maybe some sparkling water, my personal favorite. Whatever it is, take a moment to slow down, feed your body what it needs. Second W is window, which represents any effort to get to see some sunlight. If you can get outside for even a minute, that's bonus points, but just a window will do. Few benefits is it encourages us to move more. It helps regulate our circadian rhythm. It boosts our mood and can improve sleep quality. We may even get to see a neighbor and get some connection while we're out. Nature can also help remind us to tap into our five senses. The third W is wind, a reminder to breathe. So during this W4 ritual, take time to breathe deep. Let your body know it's safe and turn on the part of your nervous system that helps you experience calm. Again, how many breaths do you need to take? Totally up to you. It could be one or two. The fourth and final W is walk. Take some steps. Walk to the window or to the mailbox or walk in place. Not up for a walk, or maybe you're not able, move your body in some way. Stretch, wake up your mitochondria, get a little exercise, get that blood flowing. So there you have it. Any time, any place, any duration, any combination, any variation that works for you. Play with the W4 ritual. Remind your brain that you do have time to take just a moment to recharge with 4 proven habits known to do your mind and body good. So I would love to hear how this lands with you. Do you think it's feasible? How can you make it a part of your day, and how can you make it your own? And if you want to get in touch and tell me how, that would just make my day. So you can find me at www.amybehimercoaching.com. That's AMYBEHIMER coaching.com, where I share free resources, including my free everyday gut health checklist for autoimmune health, and also a free ingredient guide to grocery shop with confidence. You'll also find how to join the Autoimmune Academy waitlist, my workshop titled Your Perfect Plate to answer that question of what in the world should I eat to be healthy, and links to an upcoming podcast as well. If you're listening live, you'll also find all the details to join me for an upcoming Practicing Positivity Challenge starting on May 1st. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much for joining us, Amy Behimer. Really appreciate you sharing that value. All the best. Take care. Bye for now. Awesome. Our next guest is Ashley DelBello. Thanks so much for joining us, Ashley. Ashley, sorry about that. Would you like to share a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, thanks, Eddie. So I am an intuitive life coach for female founders, CEOs, and leaders. And what that really means is I work with women who maybe they're in corporate, they've been killing it, very successful, climbing the ladder, but they're just feeling like there's something more that they want to be doing in the world. There's something more that they're supposed to be doing. And so I help them figure out what that more is. Usually it's starting their own business, having some type of impact in the world. And so I work with them to do that. Or I work with women who already have a business and they just want to do life and business on their terms. They want to do it in a way that's in harmony with both their life and their business, without the hustle, without the grind, without the burnout. And I work with them to teach them how to do it that way and in a way that feels good to them, in a way that feels authentic to them. So that's really who I help. And we do that through my private one-on-one coaching program. That's about 6 months. We meet weekly, and that's really your sacred space for us to coach and to help you through whatever is holding you back, to teach you how to slow down, to teach you how to get back into your body. I'm a big believer of the powerful work or powerful combination of like mindset and nervous system work, embodiment, somatic healing, that type of work. When you combine those two, it's what's helped me go so far in my business and in my life. And so that's what I bring to my clients as well in our private one-on-one coaching program that I have. So
nice.
Thanks, let me share. Yeah.
Nice. You've obviously got a lot of value to add there. Speaking of value, tell us a little bit about the problem that you've identified and practical solutions that people can use to addressing that problem.
Yeah. So for me, and what I find with a lot of my clients, and I think a lot of people in this world, we are always so like, go, 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 like hustle, got to do all the things. And we don't ever take a minute to just slow down. And that's really been helpful for a lot of my clients to see that and be like, oh yeah, we can let go of that. We don't have to do all of that, all of the things, all of the time. And one of the tools that I've recently started teaching my clients, because it's just been so effective for myself, and it's effective, it's steeped in some science, is a tool called orienting. And what it is helping us, one, reconnect our mind and our body, because we all live up here in our mind all the time, and helping us like just slow down, create some safety in our body, and be able to have that connection with ourselves again. And this is helpful I recommend to my clients to do it daily, regardless of what they're feeling. But this is helpful for if you're about to go into a big meeting or a podcast interview, or you're feeling anxious about something, or you just feel activated. But again, it's something I say do on a regular basis, regardless of if you're feeling activated or not. And what it is orienting is really just taking 60 seconds, maybe 2 minutes if you want, and really just starting to scan one side of the room, and doing it in a way that's very slowly from top to bottom, just kind of scanning what's in front of you. If there's something that like catches your eye, maybe linger on it for a minute, but just really slowly scanning and taking and really feeling into like what you're seeing in front of you, and doing that all the way around to the other side of the room. And then you'll do it with the other side of the room as well. And what's you're doing is just creating, one, you're slowing everything down, like I said, but you're also starting to create safety in your body, safety in your nervous system, and bringing your nervous system back to kind of like homeostasis, back to where it's like calm. And then as well as just, again, connecting our mind and body again, that reconnection, which we again, are so up in our heads. And then while you're doing this, you may feel yourself taking deep breaths. That's great. That's calming your nervous system down. Or you may also feel some resistance to be like, why is this lady telling me to do this? This is really weird. That's also normal too. Our bodies aren't used to slowing down, so we're going to have some resistance to it at first, but it is something that's so simple, that's so effective, that you can literally do anywhere. And it's really, all it is just simply like scanning your environment, scanning up and down, and very, very slowly. If something catches your eye, again, linger on it. If it brings you joy, just pause on it for a moment, but just doing that where you complete it all the way around the room, because it's just helping us get back into our bodies, which I think so many of us need. So, yeah. And if you want to learn more about me and the things that I do, combining the mindset work with the somatic work, the nervous system work, you can find me on Instagram at Coach Ashley DelBello, and my name is spelled ASHLAYDELBELLO, or on my website at ashleydelbello.com. So thank you for having me, Eddie.
Wow, that was amazing. Thank you so much for sharing that. That is a brilliant tip, by the way. I can't wait to get that one out there. Once again, Ashley, thank you so much for joining us. I hope you have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
Thank you again for joining me on this episode of Big Life Mindset. Once again, if you're looking for leadership coaching and you want to move your business from where it is into where you want it to be, or you're looking at coaching as an individual and you're looking at setting higher goals and achieving those while reducing burnout, stress, and overwhelm, then please contact me. You can find a link in the show notes, or you can contact me directly on biglifemindset@gmail.com. That's biglifemindset@gmail.com. Simply put coffee chat in the subject header and we can pick it up from there. All right, thanks again, and we'll catch up soon. Bye for now.